Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. This is your buddy Crypto Prophet, and today we're going to be taking a quick look at the market and then jumping right into the crypto news of the day. So first, we want to see that this market is actually doing fairly well. We see a 6.43% increase, and obviously a lot to do with DREP. DREP is one of those coins that I'd definitely stay away from right now. It's at a 209,000 volume in the last 24 hours. A lot of that is probably one or a few people jumping in and trying to pump the price up and then obviously dump once it continues to rise. So if we go to look at the Coinbase price chart or price charts themselves, we can see that most coins are in the green. I think a lot of green is great for us right now. The market being up that 6.28%. Obviously, DREP has something to do with that. However, altogether, the market's looking pretty good. So if we go take a look at the first article, we do have Tether releases an assurance report that shows its stable coins are fully backed. So they just go in. The quick take here is the Tether has released an assurance report delivered by an accounting firm, Moore Cayman, that shows that its stable coins are fully backed. So that's just important to anyone holding Tether or that uses Tether. It does show that, they do have a backing there. And we go to the next article. We see Cardano launches an anti-scam task force to combat fraud. So that is obviously going to be big. And, why would you not do this? Obviously, you're such a big coin. You have that availability to, make this thing happen. And I'm happy that they're combating the fraud. Obviously, nobody likes fraud. Great article for Cardano as well. So we go on to the next one. We see XRP holders are permitted to intervene in Ripple's lawsuit against the SEC. Very interesting as well. Holders of Ripple's XRP token will be able to intervene in the legal battle between the company and the SEC, the district judge ruled. So that's very interesting as well. As we move on to the next one, Iowa lawmakers pass blockchain-friendly legislation. The Iowa House of Representatives recognized the validity of distributed ledger technology and smart contracts, which is great. In brief, Iowa has passed legislation that recognizes the use of blockchain smart contracts in providing transaction records. Other states like Wyoming and Texas are also trying to capture the crypto industry in legislation. So that is obviously going to be very big for us. Hopefully it continues on to other states as well. Bitcoin flips Australian dollar in valuations. BTC network transacts 137,000 every second. Obviously, a crap ton of people investing in crypto and Bitcoin right now, and it's crazy to think Bitcoin is now larger than the Australian dollar. That's just nuts picture right there. Obviously, to explain that, it's pretty crazy. Obviously, I have a couple graphs here as well. If you want to check it out, you can go to CoinGape.com. We'll go to the next one. We see Bitcoin.com. We have exotic car rental MPH Club now accepts Bitcoin. So pretty cool. You can actually go to this crazy car rental place and rent these cars with your Bitcoin. Obviously, probably not a lot of people are going to be doing so. However, it's the fact that it's a possibility now is pretty cool. Letting Bitcoin become more and more possibilities everywhere around the world seems to be the case right now, and that's definitely good for the market overall. So great for crypto. Let's continue on. Now we have Cathie Wood on Bitcoin. 1 trillion is nothing compared to where this will ultimately be. So Cathie Wood, ARK Invest CEO, most recent statements about Bitcoin suggest that the digital assets $1 trillion valuation is nowhere close to where it might be in the future. And I would have to agree with you, Cathie. I think this one's going very, very high and much higher than 1 trillion. If we go to the next one, we do see, I'm not sure why we're on top assets by market cap. This might have been like a pop-up or something, but we'll go to the next one. The daily hold, we have that, we have a lot of money to flow into crypto starting in April, says Mike. So Mike actually believes that $1 trillion are about to be injected in the crypto sector in April alone. They think that, So this guy is basically stating the Galaxy Digital founder, if you don't know who that is. So the Galaxy Digital founder, Mike Novogratz, believes that $1 trillion are about to be injected into the crypto sector, which is just obviously a lot of money. And if that happened, we would see a very, very large increase in at least some of the main coins themselves. And I'm sure that would trickle down into some of the altcoins at the very least. So let's see Stellar Lumens or Stellar XLM actually that becomes the third most popular crypto asset on Coinbase, which is very surprising because you don't hear too many people talk about Stellar. It's just one that a lot of people invest in because they know about it. So Stellar price gains. The recent integration of Lumen has increased interest in the token. There's now an increased shift from Stellar to Ripple, which is co-founded by Stellar's developer partnerships and integration of Stellar to other platforms like Travela has also increased the popularity. A lot of people loving Stellar right now. We'll see how this turns out for them. I think Stellar will continue to be a solid coin, a solid choice, but I would love to see where this takes Stellar. Now we have Grayscale adds 3.1 billion in Bitcoin and altcoins over the weekend. This is very interesting as well. That's quite a bit of money in crypto assets. So we'll see what Grayscale continues to do. Grayscale, affiliated with Barry Silbert's digital currency group, has purchased a mind-blowing amount of crypto in a single day, 3.1 million ETH and other digital currencies. So obviously Grayscale knows what they're doing. They're hopping in while it's hot. So much fun, no work. Dodge must ditch meme status to be valued as money. This is a Cointelegraph.com. This is an opinion article, obviously, but the idea that Dodge reaching $1 is practically impossible unless the currency witnesses some Bitcoin level buy-ins incoming in the future. There's no denying that the fact Dogecoin is by far one of the most polarizing crypto projects in the market today. So a lot of them understand that Dogecoin's actually itself is a pretty good coin. However, they think that the meme is going to hold them back, and obviously, I think it's actually helped them so far gain traction. And if they switched from the meme, I think a lot of people may drop the coin. But it could go either way. So very interesting idea to ditch the status of being a kind of a meme coin, and the idea of the dog. Obviously, meme is, I think that's going to be helpful for them, but we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. See if they ever end up changing the Dogecoin up. Exclusive: PayPal launches crypto checkout service. So this is the biggest news of the day. PayPal launching crypto checkout service is huge. Obviously, you can pay in crypto now, and that is just nuts. Obviously, we were expecting this to come. However, it's come, and we'll see what happens with the prices. I think this is going to only make more and more people invest. The more mainstream it gets, the more people are interested in buying some crypto so they can get in before it's too late, in their words. So this was actually an article that was at 5:34 a.m. this morning. A lot of people have already talked about it. You may have heard about it, but it's definitely one of the biggest news of the day. So I definitely had to mention it here at the end of this crypto news segment. So if you guys like this segment, let me know in the comments below. I would like to see if you guys want me to continue this crypto news segment. You guys talk about it quite a bit, so you do. It seems like it, but we will continue to do it until you say otherwise. Crypto news for the day has been pretty large. There isn't too much besides that crypto checkout, so I had to find some interesting articles, as well as obviously that we had a couple good ones. The Tether backing, showing that they had backing, and then obviously the last article about PayPal checkouts, going to be probably the two biggest there. But the market being up 6% is definitely good for all of us. As I refresh it just to see if there's any price changes, nothing crazy. Obviously, Bitcoin is making its way to that 60,000. Ethereum's doing very well as well. And then we can go down, and you can see Binance Coin is absolutely killing it, a 10.55% increase in the last 24 hours. There's a lot of good coins here still continuing to increase every day. So we'll see where the market goes. Thank you guys for tuning in for today's crypto news of the day, and I'll see you all in the next one.